Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to today's stream, and we're going to continue on with where we left off on yesterday's stream. So I really want to complete chapter 6 actually here in Ni No Kuni II. Hello, Greg, because then I'll have more side quests available to us. But I had to take a break yesterday because the area we were in, the dungeon, was just getting to me a little bit. But I did manage to go ahead and get through that place. Elvax, welcome, mate, welcome. Yeah, good afternoon, guys. Thanks for joining us, those that have come onto the chat. So we are going for more story section here in Ni No Kuni today. So I am going through chapter 6, as I mentioned, just as a little spoiler warning for those of you that might also be playing the game. And it looks like, I'm just checking where I am actually. Okay, so we're just heading over here, probably for a cutscene or something before we actually continue on. Hi, Thunder King. Welcome, dude. Good afternoon. Yeah, not to worry, dude. Sometimes other issues crop up in real life, don't they, that we have to obviously prioritise. So one thing I was hoping to do since yesterday's stream, which I never got round to unfortunately, was just grinding up a few levels, because the enemies have really boosted up in their power since the past chapter or so, I'd say. Hello, Life Frog. Welcome back. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Come on.
Yeah, so just for those of you that are logging in or coming onto the chat, we're continuing pretty much where we left off yesterday, for those of you that were on that stream, which is the factory dungeon here in Broadleaf of Ni No Kuni II. But I did just go ahead and finish the main bulk of that dungeon, which is where I am at the moment. So I've also got some videos that I've edited from the footage that I recorded, just to guide people through that dungeon, because whew, it was a little bit confusing at times. I'll certainly say that. I'll get the feeling we're going to have a boss fight coming up, and it looks like that could be sooner rather than later.
Blimey.
Okay, this is the BL iterator, was that?
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, it's level 48 as well. So, just going to try and not lay in too much with melee due to the amount of damage that could be coming our way if we do that. Let's see if we can activate the Higgledies though. I love the way that all the bosses in this game are different. It's a shame there's not a lot of enemy variety with standard encounters, but there certainly is with bosses.
I love you, little guy.
Let's get some cannons and shadows being generated here, and goodness gracious me, that is nasty. Whew! We just got absolutely one-shot by whatever ability that was. Need to pay attention to that. That has not happened with a boss before. Okay, let's back away. Right, like I said, I'm going to try and avoid doing as much melee damage as possible and focus more on ranged attacks. Right, this is the one that one-shot us, wasn't it? So let's try and avoid these. There we go. Let's go ahead and heal up, and we'll use an Angel's Tear on Bracken there. Oh, you've been playing Torchlight 2, have you, Greg? I've not played that game for so long. I have played it several times in the past, but not recently. But yeah, I love all those types of games. Diablo, Torchlight, Path of Exile. More Higgledies, which are going to be doing most of the work for us. Activate! I can't activate them. I don't know what's going on there, but I could not click them. That has never happened to me before. Can we do these ones? Yes. That was a bug or something, I think. And not a good time for it to show up either. That's probably a good time to get some melee damage in. So when it starts doing that thing... Oh, wow, they're red ones this time. You do want to not target this guy, because it's really hard to dodge them then if you do. He's going down, slowly but surely. Now he's nullified. Now he's not. It's when he goes into a ball. So let's untarget. Ouch! Yeah, let's use the dodge roll more often. The good thing about using the dodge roll is that you do actually go immune while you're dodging or evading, which is obviously beneficial, but not dying. We've done it, we've done it. Wow, that was definitely a tough boss fight. So much stuff to dodge there, and actually a lot of it does damage to you if you don't dodge it, which is interesting. Whew, that was fun. And we get a swift plunder bus as well. Let's go ahead and heal up, I think, after that one. We'll switch back to Bracken. And we'll save. How far have you played in Torchlight 2 at the moment then, Greg? Just going to see what that new weapon's like. Which was the one we got? Was it the fiery one? It's not quite an upgrade, so we'll leave it. Looks like now we're safe to head into the next area, though. And it's the elevator droid again. So we want to go to either the reactor floor or the roof King's Cradle. Let's try the top one, shall we? Okay, forget that. We're going to the middle one. The reactor floor. Ah, this is where we need to be. Wow, look at this place. I never actually played it co-op, to be honest, Greg. But I can imagine it's a lot more fun if you do.
Hey.
Gah! Gah! Can't wait to get the crystal battery up and running. This thing's gonna be a game changer for the energy business. The technology we build here today will make a better tomorrow for everybody. I can feel it. Someday soon, the world will finally understand my vision. We're not giving up until that day comes. Hey, I couldn't have done it without you guys. This was a team effort. Don't forget that. I know I will. Soon, we'll be the biggest and best this world has ever seen. Just one last push. Are you with me? Why was I don't...
There's one last memory I want to show you. Please. You have to remember who you used to be. You have to bring the old Zip back.
So I stayed up all night making this for you? How about that, huh? A custom leg made just for you by the world's greatest engineer. You're gonna love it.
This isn't my leg. I want my leg. I want my...
No, I get it, Bracken. I get that you're upset, but We're engineers. We solve humanity's problems. We use technology to help people. That's our purpose. That's what we do. Now, do you really want a little thing like this to stop you from fulfilling that purpose? We solve humanity's problems, and we solve each other's too, right? You lose a leg, I make you a new one. I lose a hand, well, you know, I hope you do the same for me.
Oh, Zip.
And this leg, it's not just a machine. I put my heart and soul into it. It's a part of me.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm your boss. It's my job.
Oh, I had no idea that she had a robo leg. Well, you live and learn, don't you? Okay, I'll just catch up on chat again. Sorry about that, guys. I was just watching the cutscene. For $5 on Origin, you can get the month of free games. I have seen that, actually, Greg. Yeah, if there's a bunch of games on there you want to play, then that's worth checking out. I've not done it myself, though, I have to say. I've got, you know, several other subscriptions, and I have to pick and choose, to be honest with you, about, you know, what I'm going to sign up to and what have you. But yeah, you know, it's pretty decent, I guess. Hello, Roger. Welcome, mate. How you doing? Good afternoon. And you skipped that memory, did you? Oh, well, at least you got to see it now.
Look, Zip, look at it.
How did you find the boss, Roger? The kind of like bomb boss that turns into a ball?
I could have gotten rid of the leg you made.
Because he had some nasty attacks, I found. I did it first time, but it was a bit hit or miss for a few seconds or so. Hello, Byru.
But I would never do that. This leg? This leg is what gave me the courage to carry on. What got me where I am today. You were the best engineer, the best boss, the best friend anyone could have. You had a good heart. The best. You have to remember. You have to.
It's interesting, actually. When that fight started, for the first 20 seconds or so, I was thinking, oh, this is quite easy. He was doing some attacks, but it wasn't really doing a lot of damage. And all of a sudden, he did this massive AoE attack, and I just lost the character I was controlling instantly. It was really, really surprisingly tough. Are you still in Chapter 6, are you, Roger? Have you moved on now?
I remember now. I remember everything. What have I done?
I've not done the Kingmaker yet, so I've got that one coming up. I've actually enjoyed most of the bosses so far. Some of them have been a little easy, though the difficulty's certainly going up now, I've noticed. Alvac says the game does a good job of making you like characters. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And in terms of Japanese role-playing, both of the Ni no Kuni games, in my opinion, have pretty decent voice acting as well. I mean, we all know that the Japanese genre, the Japanese role-playing genre, can be absolutely terrible for English voiceover acting, but it's not too bad here, and it does help. I'm just reading your message there. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Zip? It's you, isn't it?
Yeah, that was on the mini-boss, was it, Roger?
You're back.
Yeah, that's who I lost as well.
Bracken, I'm so sorry. If it wasn't for you, I don't think I ever would have remembered.
Ah, wonderful. I'm looking forward to getting the airship. Have you managed, now you're in Chapter 7, Roger, to get enough citizens to upgrade your kingdom to level 3? Or have you not done that just yet?
Everything's shaking.
Oh no. Bastion!
Yeah, definitely Thunder King. I would like to see more variety with the normal enemies. I'm hoping we're going to get some new varieties going forward perhaps, but I'm not going to hold out for that.
Whoa! What?
Right, okay, so we're heading up now. I've got the feeling that the King Mega Boss is very, very close. Yeah, definitely Thunder King. I'm looking forward to seeing what the DLC content's going to introduce into this game.
Blimey!
Yeah, I can imagine, Roger. Once the story content's completed in a town, it usually opens up a whole bunch of side quests for you to do then, doesn't it? Hello, Tails Games. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again today. How are you doing?
Well.
Yeah, a few people have told me that already, Elrakes. I'm getting the feeling that I'm going to not be doing this one first time. Possibly the first boss that's going to give us the game over screen. Now, do we get a chance to save before it, or should I head back to a previous save point? Oh, congrats, Thunder King. You just topping up the loose ends, are you now? Are you working towards the Platinum Trophy? Or have you got that already? I guess you haven't if you still complete some of the maze dungeons.
Attention all team members, I need you to channel all available power into the reactor's high-pressure inlets right now.
To be honest, Roger, when I upgrade the castle, I just need to find a way of being able to store more King's Guilders, because I'm having to pop back every 15 minutes or so, because they're maxing out the coffers really quickly now.
But President Vector, they weren't designed to take that kind of punishment.
In terms of buildings, though, I'm going to have a look to see what's available once I upgrade, but I'm not sure yet.
And you know what that means better than anybody.
Oh, that's good to know. Just use the autosave if there's a wipe.
The reactor will go critical and the core will fuse. In other words, we'll wind up with the world's most expensive hunk of junk.
You don't think the boss was too difficult, do you, Roger? Yeah, but don't forget, mate, you're a bit of a Bloodborne legend, aren't you? So, I can't imagine anything in this game being too challenging for you there, dude.
You sure about this, Zip? She's your baby.
It's that, or risk the lives of every person in this country. You think I'd hesitate for even 1 second?
Oh yeah, of course, I forgot you were well over-leveled, weren't you? Well, actually, I don't think you were over-leveled. I think you're supposed to be about that kind of level, because that's what the enemies are. Just I seem to be a little bit under-leveled for some reason. I don't think I've done enough grinding. Alvaro Santos, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. I seem to have way too many King's Guilders even now, Thunder King.
The damn tubes! That's an order!
Yes, sir. For Broadleaf.
Ah, look, it's the Golden Stairway.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, good point, Roger. They are very different games, aren't they? The difficulty curve, actually, in Ni No Kuni II is an interesting one. Because, like, for the first 5 chapters, really, the game is so easy, isn't it? It's just a face roll. But it does actually seem to increase quite steeply after that. Yeah, I do need to catch up on my tainted mobs. And you do tend to get a level up each time you kill them, don't you? I think that's probably what's helped get those extra few levels for your team then, hasn't it, Roger?
Hey.
I've got no plans to continue Secret of Mana at the moment, Al Rakes. That was always only going to be a temporary series anyway. But I kind of lost my focus with it, to tell you the truth. I did enjoy the game, don't get me wrong. But just too many distractions came my way. So, maybe I will go back to it one day, but just no plans at the moment. Yeah, I got a couple of purple items from the tainted mobs. Right then. This is it then, by the looks of things. Oh boy.
Be around here somewhere.
I'm just moving my mic a sec, guys, so apologies if it's being a bit noisy. There we go. Right, I'm going to try and catch up on chat after this fight. So I won't be seeing your messages for a while, probably. Here he is. The four-legged fortress himself, Bastion.
Careful, everyone.
Go for the legs, Evan. The legs. The only way to take them down.
Level 51, eh? Well, he's higher level than even you are, I think, Roger. Well, so far this has been deceptively simple, I feel. Right, look at all this little machinery thing. It's best to do something about them, Evan. Okay? Right, let's try and dodge stuff and kill stuff. Okay. Is that Special Kingmakers, was Special Higgledies, was it? That I saw there? Okay, more. Let's go and activate them, shall we?
Now's your time to shine.
So this is the last two Kingmakers have had Special Higgledies, haven't they? And whoa, look at the damage we're doing now. Let's move around here. We've got some lovely purple ones.
Show us what you got.
Okay, more special stuff that we can access. Yep. We're going to need to heal soon. I haven't got a lot to heal with. He's letting off steam. Woo, let's go ahead and heal up, shall we? What have we got for party healing? Just a few. Okay, Tails Games. I'm just catching up on chat while I've got the game paused. This boss is level 51. And at the moment I'm playing as Bracken. And Tails says this boss is one of the easier ones. So far, people have been telling me it's one of the harder ones. I've not been doing too bad at the moment.
Show us what you got.
Right, we need to go and access this guy's foot over here, I think. We have to break all the feet. The problem is I'm running quite low on health, to the point of the fact that I'm dead. So let's go ahead and heal up, shall we, again? No, not stage your secret. There we go. And what else have we got? 3-leaf saw away. I really need to stock up on healing items, actually. Yeah, one thing I've noticed, dragons, is that by golly do the levels of the enemies go up quickly at the start of Chapter 6. I've had to do a little bit of grinding, but I'm still under-leveled compared to the other enemies. Oh, no, that's just how Higgled is. Ah, I think we've done it. We've done it. That boss was actually easier than I expected. Although I did have to go through quite a lot of healing stuff. Ah, fantastic.
I think it's...
Not so fast.
I wouldn't say it was one of the easier ones because it did do a lot of damage. And some of the bosses before this one did hardly any. But I'm glad to have got it first time. Oh, the deception is real with this one. I feel like I've just been trolled. Right, I can't hit him. Okay, now it's hard. I've just, like, spammed all my healing stuff already. So we need to try and avoid damage now more than anything. What's going on? It's not over, Alrax. Yeah, good point. Just saw that message now. All I can really recommend, dragons, is just find some levels, enemies with levels a little bit higher than yours. So it depends what level you are, really. Go through some of the Dream Door locations if you haven't already. As they start to increase in danger level, the enemies will level up as well.
Evan!
It's a phase 2, yes. I've just noticed this myself, and I'm not looking forward to it.
I understand now. A leader must be willing to give his life to protect his people. That's what Zip is planning to do. But I'm not going to let him. Not now. I won't run away. Not again. Not ever.
Whoa.
Lofty. Is it...
I thought it was a bit strange that Lofty looks nothing like the other Kingmakers in this game.
Amazing! You're amazing! Bastion doesn't stand a chance! Go on, Lofty! Show us your true power!
Hey!
Ah, it's a solo fight now.
Aha!
I'm counting on you!
Right, we've got some yellow steps, so we need to head up these, do we, I guess? One. Uh-oh, I fell. Nerman, thank you for subscribing there on YouTube. Right, let's try that again. Oh, I fell again. Okay, don't try and attack those flying things. Not from where I was, anyway. So I guess we have to jump on top of this guy or something, don't we? Oh boy. I like the way that Lofty is currently keeping this guy busy. And we fell off again. Wonderful. It's actually really hard to see some of the directions you need to jump in because of the way the camera angle is set up. Right here we need to... Ah! I see what you mean, Thunder King, about an annoying part. Not necessarily challenging in the sense that I'm taking hardly any damage, but annoying. Go, 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 go! Flipping go, man! Go! Go! No, don't fall off! Don't fall off! Oh, welcome back, Wes. You've just caught a really annoying platforming section on a boss fight here in Ni No Kuni II. Right, I'm getting good at that bit. I'm getting bad at that bit. Oh, it looks like it's easier now. It seems that once you've made certain bits of progress on the platforming, you skip sections out then, because we went straight to the bit where it gets multiple platforms in a row. Woo! Triggered. Right then. We're going to do it this time. I meant we're going to fall by do it, of course. Have I done any higgledy yet? Sorry, I just saw that message. I've got a few extra higgledies. But there's still loads more to get. I think there's over 100 in the whole game. No! Trying to time that jump there so that you jump far enough. Or maybe it's the middle one that I have to stand on. I wasn't paying attention, actually, to tell you the truth, until then. I think we jump from the middle one. No, that can't be right. We'd never get there. No, no, it is the middle one, that's it. We did it. Got to the top. Okay, that was actually quite fun. I will be honest. That was actually quite fun. It was a really interesting way of a second phase for a boss fight. Rather than just the traditional taking damage, trying to heal up and doing damage. Actually platforming your way around the boss. Huh? That was interesting, I'll say that.
Oh, you're kidding! And there I was, just getting used to being big and long and handsome again. Knickers!
Could they make Lofty's Welsh accents any more pronounced? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it.
Exactly.
What? Go on, my son.
Yeah, it certainly does, Greg. I think the difficulty curve is perhaps slightly not tuned perfectly. It goes from very easy and then just starts shooting up in difficulty really quickly. It would have been nice. I'm happy where the difficulty is at the moment, but it would have been nice to have increased to this point with a little bit of a better curve from the start, rather than seemingly all at once. I perhaps would have been a few levels higher by that point had that been the case, because I would have been doing a little bit more grinding throughout the game. But it's cool. It's a nitpick that's minor, to be honest with you.
Hey!
But I...
Don't deserve to run this country, huh? I think the people might have something to say about that.
Salman, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. You just missed a really interesting boss fight, actually.
I came here originally to ask you something. You see, I'm trying to bring peace to our world. Real, lasting peace. But I will need your help to do it. Can I count on your support?
Oh, I'm sure we can come to some kind of an arrangement. We'd need a preferential trade agreement, of course. Do you guys have an official technology partner?
Right. Yeah, one thing I'm hoping for, actually, Dragons, and it is hoping, a lot of people have spoken about it, I don't know if anything official has been suggested, is that there will be a patch to do something about adding a hard mode. Now, I would like, you know, some kind of new game plus that includes harder enemies, and you get to keep all your equipment to get more powerful equipment and stuff. That would add a huge level of replayability, I reckon. But there's a lot of DLC planned, as far as I'm aware, for this game, so I reckon there will be something in terms of difficulty adjustments included in that at some point. I'd be surprised if there wasn't, anyway. Right, so we've got the wonderful trapdoor there, and we can go ahead and activate the union with Broadleaf. Before we do that, I'm just going to head back to my kingdom briefly. If I can, it might not let me. No, I can't. I was going to just empty my coffers, but we'll do that later.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled.
United we stand as one single land.
Alright guys, I'll just catch up on your messages now. How many King's Guilders do I have? A lot. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think close to 3 million.
So he's looking to bring
Although I'm
back
only
the
in,
one.
with the
You're
kingdom
looking to stop
level 2 at the moment. So I'm going to be able to upgrade this level 3 after 3 more citizens. So yes, an added hard mode is something I really, really hope will be added, Roger. How it will be implemented, I'm not sure, but I'll be keeping an eye out for it. Have I played Final Fantasy Dissidia? No, I haven't actually. Although a few people have mentioned that game to me, so I probably will get to it at some point. Have I gotten the 50 Trapdoor trophy yet? I haven't. So, I'm not sure how many more I need. It might be in the statistics option from the main menu, so I'll have a look at that later. Yeah, Greg, I think... Greg, you've upgraded your computer recently, haven't you? So, this game should run pretty smoothly for you. I'm assuming you'd play on computer.
And if we can join forces with the other kingdoms,
I mean, this is PS4 to be honest. The thing is, I don't know how I've ended up with so many King's Guilders. I have got like 60 hours on the clock, which is an insane amount. Nobody's got that much by this point in the game. It's mostly because I was just killing time in between streams, I think. About a week ago. Didn't want to do anything of substance while not streaming, so ended up just messing about with the kingdom for ages.
I see. And out of the big players, there's only Ding Dong Dell left now, huh? That could be difficult.
yes.
Ah, Ding Dong Dell's going to be our next conquest, is it? Right, I've not played Far Cry 5 myself yet, to be honest. I've been watching a few streams on it, though.
But I can tell by your face, you're not gonna back down. Luckily, we'll be right behind you. You have my word as president of Broadleaf.
Thank you so much.
You'll be going with our new friends, Bracken?
Yes, Mr. President. Just as you ordered.
But is that really all right? Bracken's awfully important to your kingdom, isn't she?
Oh, I forgot Bracken's technically only a temporary party member at the moment. I guess that's about to change here.
And she'll be important to yours too. I could hardly send some second-tier engineer to help our new partners now, could I?
You heard the man. I'll be on hand for all your mechanical and technological needs from now on. From hair clips to airships, I'm your gal.
You're having artifacting issues, are you, with your R9s? That doesn't sound right, Greg. Do you get it all the time, do you, or just in certain situations?
So President Vector was freed from the grip of his obsession, and Broadleaf became the next country to sign up to the Declaration of Interdependence. And not only that, but Evan found a new friend in Bracken Meadows, whose endless inventiveness was sure to help Evermore flourish as never before. Only one Greg nation now remained. Ding Dong Dell.
So Lottie finally showed his true power.
Yes, it was such a surprise. You never would have guessed from looking at him.
And everything seems to be settling down in Broadleaf too.
It does, yes. President Vector is back to his old self. I'm sure he'll put his people first from now on.
Yeah, that's a good point, Roger. I haven't really spent a lot of time with the Higgledies. I've upgraded the ones that I've got to level 10, or leveled them to level 10. But apart from that, I haven't really replaced them or anything. I'm just still using the ones that I initially collected. So it's a good time soon, I'd imagine, to just have a look at some of the others as well. Maybe even collect some of the others that I haven't got yet.
And his friends will learn to trust him again soon enough. The bond between them is too strong for them to hold a grudge.
It's interesting then, Greg, because I've got an R9 290 in another computer that's in the house. And that does actually cause artifacting when watching YouTube with Firefox. Now, it doesn't with Google Chrome, but with Firefox it does. It's a really strange one, so I'm not sure what that's about. Right, okay, on certain games.
I only hope that I can forge such firm friendships. I've a long way to go before people look up to me like they do Zip, though. I'm nothing like him.
It takes all kinds of kings to make a world. I think you should just keep doing what you're doing.
Perhaps you're right.
Hey, Evan. Have you ever thought about what you'd do if someone really close to you betrayed you?
What?
Oh, I was just wondering. Forget I asked.
Why do I get the feeling that that question is foreshadowing something bad that's going to happen? I hope that nobody in our party is going to be turning against us. I don't want any Kate Siths. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. And we get another trophy, I guess, for completing the chapter. That was actually a really fun chapter. I really enjoyed that. It wasn't a long one. We only had that one quest series really going through the Broadleaf area and the dungeon therein. But it was actually really fun. I love the way in this game that each chapter basically contains a self-contained story, doesn't it? Usually along the lines of you go to a new town, you meet the new people there, you see what the problem is that they're facing, and you solve it for them, going through a dungeon and then having a hugely epic boss encounter at the end against a kingmaker. Oh, okay, Roger. Things are about to get confusing.
This is what you need, right? So, you managed to acquire it. Not that I expected any less. You are nothing if not dependable. Yeah, that's me. We good to go then? Who's there? Crikey.
What's he up to?
A traitor in our midst.
What is going on?
You see, Puh. Aye.
Wow.
So Roland's up to something. And at the moment I'm guessing we're supposed to be inclined to believe that he's becoming a bit of a traitor. Or he is a bit of a traitor. I know what you mean actually, Roger. Especially for me when I was trying to read both that and stream chat as well at the same time. As well as answering a text message on my phone.
Forgive me. Hmm?
Hey, you guys! Room for one more?
Is that thing going to become our airship, is it, do you think? Because, honestly, that face on the front of it is just terrible.
How's it going?
I feel like a right muppet flying that thing about.
What? Blimey!
Exactly.
Uh,
Well, that's good to know then, Roger. Yeah, I've heard that Kingdom Level 3 and 4 look incredible, Tails, though I've managed to avoid spoilers by taking peeks at Google of them. I'm looking forward to upgrading the Kingdom, though. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to be announced at E3 and what's going to be shown more of as well, Greg.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Hey, really?
Listen. Come on.
Ah, right, we get control again. All aboard the Zipline. Oh, very good. Let's head outside. There's a few more side quests actually popped up right here in the kingdom by the looks of things. Let's just go ahead and empty the coffers out.
All right.
Right, we've got a Bracken to assign. True Brilliance. I was actually looking for somebody with that the other day. I can't remember what for. And we've got a few levels to get through as well. So, levelling up your citizens is obviously really important and something that I do tend to neglect. So I'll just do it now quickly. I've currently got most of my citizens just located around the farms, the mining places, the lumber yards, fishing places, just collecting loads of ingredients for us. Was it one more, was it? I didn't see. I thought I only had 46 or 47. Oh yeah, I've got 47 out of 48, so I need 2 more, then I've got the 50 that I need. I need to get 50 out of 50. Well, just anything out of 50. The first number is just how many you've got assigned to different buildings. Got lots of experience since I last came to this place. Any more levels? Just one more, is it? Yep. Just check that. One more, yep. Crispin. Oh, can you level them from the... Let me just test that. I did not know that, Roger. Oh, you're saying you should be able to, so the game should let you. Oh, no, you can. Brilliant. Thank you, Roger. I thought I'd tried that before and it hadn't worked, which is why I wasn't trying it again. But obviously I did something wrong before, so that's useful to know. Cheers, dude. Right, Bracken. True Brilliance. I just need to very briefly check what it is I can research that requires True Brilliance. Was it a spell? Nope. I've seen it, you see, somewhere. I know I have. And I cannot, for the life of me, remember where. Maybe it's an armour. Or an accessory one. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. We'll go ahead and learn that then. How much do I need for it in total? 235. Let's see what we've got elsewhere then. 45 with Bygone. Okay, we'll take that. I need about 100. 80. There we go. I think this is like the last research I can actually do before my kingdom's upgraded. I've done everything else, I'm sure I have. Yeah, it was the armorsmith. Thanks for that, Roger. I don't think there's anything else for me to do here. No, I can actually go to research and see if there's anything I've missed from the main menu. Oh yeah, that's the one I can't do yet. Yeah, the only ones left are the ones I can't do at the moment. Brilliant. Hello, Spaghetti. Welcome, dude. Welcome. I think you've just managed to catch us on the tail end of the stream, actually. We went through an interesting area in Chapter 6 and took on a really fun boss fight. But I don't know if you played this game or not, so I won't spoil it for you. You're welcome to check it out if you want to. Guys, I'm actually going to finish off here today because I've got a lot of messages, work messages in real life, which I actually need to deal with now. So I do need to go ahead and take a break at this point. But I should be back tomorrow with... I don't know what with, actually. It will be Ni no Kuni 2 if I'm ready to do more story. But I'm getting the feeling I'm going to have a lot of side quests to get on with now. So, in all honesty, it's probably going to be another game. Maybe Bloodborne, maybe Final Fantasy 15, something else. Just for a change. But hopefully you guys will be able to come and join me whatever we do tomorrow. But yeah, sorry for those of you that have just logged into the stream that I'm going to be heading off now. I would normally go for a little bit longer, but like I say, some work stuff has unfortunately crept in. Yeah, thanks, Baguette. Yeah, good point actually, Roger. You can do that, can't you? Yeah, good point on that. Alright then, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the stream. So, thanks for joining me today, folks. And I appreciate the tips on that boss fight, which was possibly the most interesting boss fight up until this point. So, see you later, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to go and get on with some more side quests now. And hopefully upgrade to level 3. Looking forward to that at last. Felt like a long time coming. Okay then, I'm hitting the end stream button now. See you all. Take care. Yeah, see you later, Greg. Bye, Roger.